There are two Lindsey Grahams that America's going to remember. There's this Lindsey Graham.
I want to talk to the Trump supporters for a minute. I don't know who you are, and I don't know why you like this guy. He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot. He doesn't represent my party. He doesn't represent the values that the men and women who wear the uniform are fighting for. Stay in the race. Just stop being a jackass. You don't have to run for president and be the world's biggest jackass.
And then there's the Lindsey Graham that turned into the complete Trump bootlicker. And this is probably the version of him that America's going to remember.
He is the greatest commander-in-chief of all time. Our military is the best of all time. Iran is going down, and Cuba is next. This is Ronald Reagan plus. Donald Trump is resetting the world in a way nobody could have dreamed of a year ago.
Not only did the guy completely flip-flop for Don the Con, he helped push Trump's conservative judicial nominations through the Senate, he defended Trump during the first impeachment, and he campaigned enthusiastically for his return to the White House. The Lindsey Graham that was more passionate about Israeli foreign policies than the day-to-day concerns of his constituents in South Carolina, like rising costs, healthcare, infrastructure, the economy. That's the Lindsey Graham that America will remember.
And that's the Lindsey Graham that America should remember. Because that's the Lindsey Graham that Lindsey Graham chose to be in life. He was one of the guys in the beginning that had it right. Even though I didn't agree with Lindsey Graham on a lot of policies prior to Donald Trump, he had it right when Donald Trump first came on the scene. Donald Trump is not a conservative Republican. He is not somebody that you want to be the head of your party, the flag bearer of your party. He said, if we elect Donald Trump, if we nominate Donald Trump, we will get destroyed as a party and we will deserve it. That's the accurate Lindsey Graham. The guy who said of Joe Biden, he's one of the finest men God has ever put on this earth. And if you find yourself not liking Joe Biden, you need to do some soul searching. The guy who was friends with John McCain. That Lindsey Graham understood the reality of the situation. He was still a warmongering piece of shit back then. But he understood the reality of what people like Donald Trump really were. What Lindsey Graham chose to be at the tail end of his life was Donald Trump's bitch, his fluffer, his pet. He chose to get walked around on a leash by Donald Trump. And that's how he should be remembered. That's what he chose to be. He elected voluntarily, of his own volition, to be Donald Trump's biggest surrogate. And for the remainder of time, Lindsey Graham should be remembered for the lapdog bitch of Donald Trump that he was.